What's up, guys? Gonna do something a little different today. Just gonna go do a quick tour of my collection, which I have dubbed the Pro Wrestling Mini Museum due to its size. Just gonna go around here, try and do some highlights, just have you guys get a general idea of the layout. I also like to get things signed for the Wrestling Museum when I can. So we'll again highlight some of the cooler stuff. This is Missy Hyatt's dress when she was a guest ring announcer at Capital Combat 90. You can see it was on a trading card. You guys have probably seen this piece in some of my other videos. Brie Bella ring worn cape from Over the Limit 2011, which is the centerpiece of a little Bella's display I have here. Got some Kiss cards, Battle Pack, their first one. Then we move over to the classic WWE wall. Highlights here where you've got a dual sign mag of Bruno Sammartino and Hulk Hogan. Only two of these, I believe, in existence. I got this from Pro Wrestling World in Allentown, Pennsylvania, when they closed down. Roddy Piper and, oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. This was actually on a poster, but I wanted something a little more classic, so I cut the little corner out of the poster. Berserker, Owen, got that in person. Then you move on to some Four Horsemen stuff. Another piece from Pro Wrestling World. Signed by pretty much everyone except Arn Anderson and Dusty. And it's also signed by Precious Paul Ellering and J.J. Dillon. There's the card, and I did manage to get an autograph of Hawk from the same gentleman. And I know it's legit. He's got a good reputation. So you got some Horsemen. Old program with Tony Atlas and Johnson, Varsity Club, inscribed Terry Funk mag, Yokozuna, Briscoe, kind of mixed up here, the Superstar. Then you got a ring-worn mask from B. Brian Blair when they did Masked Confusion with the Killer Bees. Some AWA items. Then you've got Chief Wahoo over here, and this is mostly NWA other than Eddie Gilbert, another great in-person one I have. No real spot for him, so you just ended up there with the NWA. Another piece I got from Pro Wrestling World, you can see the old address there. From an autograph signing. Then you've got this lovely piece, this giant, and I mean giant poster of Missy Hyatt. Also inscribed for the Wrestling Museum, Dusty Rhodes advertising poster, and we've got the world class area. Highlights here, you got Kevin Von Erich, and you got the Freebirds PWI poster signed by Michael Hayes and Buddy Roberts, unfortunately not Terry Gordy, and this Samoan piece actually worn by Buddy Roberts. I actually missed. I've got some masks over here. This is a duplicate Charlie Brown mask. Usually don't go for the duplicates, but his wife did make it off the original. So I thought that was pretty cool. Original Mask Superstar mask. Then we got kind of some random pieces here. Couldn't get everything in a theme. Couple more items signed specifically for the museum. Couple of DX things that's signed by China and X-Pac. As you guys can see, I got things wall to wall, door to door. Don't want to skip this. This is probably the biggest piece I have. This is Carmella's ring-worn outfit from the Royal Rumble 2018. You can see some photos there. It's also on a trading card. More pics up here. Razor Ramon Hasbro. More PWI pinups. Steve Blackman. Got the Bushwhackers signed by both. Then we got a few magazines. Dangerous Alliance. And you got the ECW area. Highlights here. You've got an inscribed Funk. I do have Raven if you don't, I probably didn't show him. And I do have another piece coming with the Dudleys because they are missing, or at least signed by Bubba Ray. You've got this original promo poster. You can see it's in rough shape. It was 3/4 off a telephone pole when I saw it. And it was in a closet for like 20 years, but still cool to have. Then we've got the Midnight Express corner. I did do a whole video on this. It's pretty much the same, so you can go back and check that out. Highlight here is Dennis Condrey's original Midnight Express vest and bandana. There's pictures of me getting the item. So you got Starrcade 83 over here, Harley Race, program signed by both. Ric Flair, after he regained the title, that famous PWI cover. Replica of the NWA belt, some figures which are pretty close to what they look like during the match, and then I've got some Flair stuff. There's a picture of me with Flair. Feather from his pink robe, along with the swatch from WWE 2K. Then you've got you can see the robe he's wearing for Starrcade, and I've got 2 feathers from that robe. Then along the top here, I've got some trading cards. You can see the beautiful people over there. I will get to that. But first, I've got a shirt from Lana. There's a picture of her in the shirt. You've got a Ric Flair display, 4 Horsemen bandana, replica of the Big Gold. This is by Fandu Belts. It's a little small, but I like the detail, the dual plating, the brown leather. Way better than WWE shop. Some Flair figures. Over here you've got the magazine wall, and I have a PWI pinup of Dr. Death and a worn forearm pad. On the other side you've got Percy Pringle's jacket. The yellow one is more famous, but this was still cool to get. And there are 2 pictures of him wearing the jacket. More trading cards over here. And then we go back into the women's stuff, and you've got this full-size banner of the beautiful people. It's actually bigger than the door. I folded it a little bit. Love this thing. Very convention feel. And you've got more beautiful people stuff. Tried to keep them together. To continue the women's area, you've got Sable. Got PWI signed by Wendy Richter. Angelina Love ring-worn outfit. And then we go to the women's stuff, which again, I had a whole video on. But I'm going to go over it quick here. This is all trading cards on this wall. Some photos here. Signed DVD by Trish and Lita. And then you've got the women's wall, which pretty much ends it. So I went through it quick, didn't show everything up close, might have even missed some stuff, but that is the quick tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Keep checking back. Take care.